Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this edition of Renegade of Wrestling. I am, of course, the Renegade of Wrestling, J.J. Williams, here to bring you my thoughts and some news on the happenings with independent wrestling for this week. I know it's been a couple weeks since I've been around, but that's just because there hasn't been anything to talk about. And why fill up the channel with useless banter when there's nothing to really discuss? Everything else is being handled by the other people on the channel. Let them do their thing. First thing I'm going to talk about was 2 nights ago, March 25th. Pro Wrestling Massive, PWM, live from San Diego, California. Awesome show top to bottom. The Casa de 18 Studios crew, or at least most of us, myself, Mr. Meacham, the Meach Machine, and Jay Rolls, Jade, we're all down there in San Diego doing our thing. The Casa de 18 mascot Dylan was down there in full effect, getting into while trying to stay out of trouble. Just wasn't working for him. But anyways, I'm going to start talking a little bit about the show. Unfortunately, I can't give you too much in depth about it because, well, the suck thing about me and Jeff's job is that we're upstairs conducting backstage interviews while matches are happening, so we end up missing a lot of the matches. But Mr. Impact and Ryan Kidd defeated Mikey O'Shea and Sean Black. Collusion and grandeur aplenty. I heard there was a steel chair involved. It'll be interesting to see what Mikey and Sean have in store for Mr. Impact and Ryan Kidd in the coming months, as I'm sure this will develop in Massive. The Genuine article, Chris Ellis defeated the debuting, or at least for Massive, debuting Robert the Wrecking Ball Hall. From what I remember hearing from the fans, it got a good little response. Nice, solid chain wrestling there between Chris and Robert. Triple threat, insane match. The crowd was going knucking futz for San Diego's own B-Boy defeating Rick Ellis and Simon Lotto in a triple threat match. Last month at Massive's debut show, Rick, along with his brother Chris, had what was the match of the night against Simon Lotto and his partner in the Revolution, and that momentum just kept going through Collision Course in San Diego this past Sunday night. And then you throw the ever-popular B-Boy into the mix, and stuff went down.
The triple threat was a locker room sellout. I got to throw that in there, too. Just wanted to let you know that.
Thank you for remaining off camera, Jeff. Chef and Foob Dog. Chef and Foob Dog defeated Sasha Derevko and Freddie Hellmuth in a pick-your-partner tag team match, essentially. Lots of USA chants to get under the Russian skin. The Boss and Matt Twisted. Not really sure if this was just a one-on-one or if this was a two-on-one. We remember there was another guy around. We're not sure if he was involved in this match because, like I said, a lot of stuff going on backstage with interviews and whatnot. So this match, unfortunately, I apologize. My journalistic duties can't give too much on, but we're pretty certain the Boss won that match in his hometown of San Diego. PWM Championship match. OMG, another off-the-charts match of the night candidate. This and the triple threat between B-Boy, Ellis, and Lotto were definitely the two show stealers of the night. Vintage Dragon, with Tara Calloway in his corner, defeated SoCal Crazy to retain the PWM Championship. What repercussions this will have, we don't know. I know SoCal Crazy had a hell of a promo after the match last night. I know he still wants to come gunning for Vintage's title. We'll just see where that goes in the coming months in Massive. And the main event, Sam Knight and Cody Phipps went to a no contest after the Boss, Sasha Derevko, and some more of the Boss's goons came out attacked both men. Sasha Derevko really focused on Sam Knight. Everybody else was just kind of hanging and banging on Cody there, beating the poor guy up. After all that went down, we had a post-match promo upstairs with the angry Russian himself, Sasha Derevko. And at this time, I'm going to bring Jeff to take a seat here on the show and talk about that.
What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? The people saw it on our channel.
You're wearing a neck brace, and
I wore all that y'all yesterday on the show too. Yeah.
And as of right now, there's only maybe 100 views on the video. Explain to the people that may not have actually watched the Derevko interview what went down. Why are you wearing this neck brace, Jeff?
He shoved me into a locker as hard as he could because he was pissed off that he got punked out by everybody. Nobody in the locker room was as good as him. He got punked. Screw you. Seriously. I'm at an interview and he's pushing me into a locker for no reason. And my neck is killing me. I went to the doctor and they put a neck brace on me. I gotta wear this at least through, ironically enough, Battleground. I gotta wear this thing to work on Saturday. I'm up there trying to tweet with you. I'm pissed. It's ridiculous.
And then post-interview, didn't he stomp you?
Yeah, he's sitting there cutting the promo. I don't know if he was really upset or what, but he seemed awfully pissed off, and he stomped me right in the gut as he walked off. You had to help me up if you were nice enough to stop the camera first for him. That was very nice of you. Thank you for that. And then he helped me up. It's like, okay. There's no reason for it. The whole night was full of drama. Once the show ended, the night went to chaos.
Not the worker?
Not the worker. I wish Joey would have been there. Jeez, probably would have helped out. But yeah, the whole night went crazy after the fans left. Oh. Sasha comes upstairs to do the. I was trying to interview Sam, couldn't get him because he was too beat up and a lot of emotional stuff going on Sunday night. And so I get Sasha instead, and he just proceeds to shove me into a locker because I'm a purely American. You and your dumb accent.
Well,
sorry.
If you don't mind, since you just mentioned Battleground and how you have to wear this through there,
yeah.
Why don't you help me put over the show next week?
I'm not getting the bat phone. I heard too much to get up. I ain't getting the bat phone.
We apologize for the phone ringing in the background, folks. We're going to wait.
We're going to wait till it stops ringing. If they call again, I'm going to get it and be like, we're taping. I'm going to get up out of my crippled chair here. Anytime, phone. Seriously.
Okay, that should be the last one.
Usually 4.
All right. This Saturday, March 31st, the night before WrestleMania.
Yep.
We would probably be home watching the Hall of Fame if WWE was intelligent enough to actually show it when it was happening, but no, they're going to show it before Raw on Monday night.
So my thing is, are they going to show the Hall of Fame for 30 minutes and then throw in the hour special of The Rock and John Cena again just for S's and giggles?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Stupid.
All right. Los Alamitos, California. American Legion Post 716. Sound right?
Sounds right. Luckily, one bus ride away.
That's right.
Sorry, my bad.
Battleground Pro Wrestling, one of the hottest, hippest indie feds in SoCal, along with Massive. Brawl in the Hall. You're going to have Pinky and his nobodies, yes. Freddie Hellmuth and Luis Tapia versus Foob Dog, Seville Alvarez, and Angel.
Is it wrong of me to want Freddie to win now because Sasha abandoned him Sunday night? That's ridiculous. Even Freddie got abandoned by this idiot.
I don't know.
I'll chant for Foobie because Foobie's our homie and everything, but it's like, seriously, Freddie got dissed just as much as everybody else in the locker room did.
We got Chris Cadillac versus Simon Lotto. The Working Dead versus the Greater Good, yes. Going to the next level here.
Yes.
Cadillac, always a crowd favorite. Again, Simon Lotto involved in potentially 2 match of the year candidates
so far
out of Massive.
Yep.
The only reason I haven't posted them on my page yet is because like I said, I still haven't gotten to really see him. I'm just going off of hearsay. We have the Massive DVD from the first show. There will be a review on it come next week's show. Be on the lookout for that. But this match has got classic written all over it.
And hopefully Cadillac is with the Power Rangers music again. Cause that's awesome.
Right.
That's right.
Levi Shapiro versus Tito Escondido should be an interesting contest.
I just know a comedy match on that one. I really do. But we'll see.
BPW Green Warrior Championship. The hardest working man in Battleground right now, Jeremy Yeager, defending his title against Sheik Khan Abadi, and the debuting Nick Madrid. Our good buddy Nick is making his Battleground debut. We were so stoked to see him come out.
I've not seen Nick since NWA, I don't think. And that was in, what, December?
Something like that, yeah. West Coast Wrestling Company Championship will be on the line. Probably the prettiest indie belt this side of the Mississippi. Joey Ryan defending his title against Famous B himself.
And what could be the end of the saga between these two guys. This is an awesome story.
Their January match, I nominated for Match of the Year candidate on my page. If that match is any indication what could come here, we could either end up seeing a brand new champion or at the very least another 5-star classic between these two men.
You can almost guarantee Joey Ryan shenanigans.
Almost guarantee. I'm sure Adam has got something great in store for us from West Coast.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
And the coup de grace, Rico Dynamite defending the Battleground Championship against his challenger, Tyler Bateman, with the ever-lovely Rays at ringside. This one should once again be another Matt classic, and no, I'm not talking about Colt Cabana.
I disagree with one part of what you just said. That won't be the coup de grace, Jay.
Well, we don't know if the other match is happening yet.
No, but it
There's
should.
There's speculation going on BattleRageIsOn.com, the official BPW website, as to whether or not Sasha Derevko versus Sam Knight will in fact happen. BPW is doing an investigation of Commissioner Danny Ramirez. They want medical clearance from Alexis Derevko, or else the Derevko brothers will be stripped of their #1 contendership title for the Silver Hard Radicals straps.
So we'll at least have one more match there, because either the Derevkos will show up and challenge the Silver Hearts, or the Silver Hearts will defend against somebody else.
Exactly. So the tag titles should be on the line this coming Saturday. We just don't know against who yet.
Yeah.
And if Alexis Derevko cannot appear, then and only then will we get Sam Knight versus Sasha Derevko, the story which is continuing to unfold out of Massive this past weekend.
Yeah, and Sasha just decides to involve me because I'm purely American. I don't know who's on this BPW officials or board of directors, whatever the hell they're called, because we work for them, but I think I've never spoken to them. I speak like the bookers. I don't speak to the board. It's not my damn business.
Exactly.
If you guys are watching, just suspend Ramirez, please, and just make sure that we find some way for Sam to get his hands on Sasha. Sasha has this one coming. He's attacking people for no reason now. It's ridiculous. It's one thing.
Do you think Sasha Derevko deserves a fine for laying his hands on you?
That's really Massive's department, honestly, and he'll probably try to pay in Russian coins or something, and won't be able to pay his real fine, or try to pay in pay in bearskin condoms or some stupid crap. I don't understand. Oh, God, it hurts to do this. I don't understand Sasha. I'm sitting there up at the table with him, drinking screwdrivers with him last month. Because they brought him one too many. He offered me one out of what I thought was the goodness of his little black Russian heart. And now he's attacking. I don't get it.
Do you think it could be a case of bipolarness?
I would know that better than
you
know.
Like what I said there, Russian, Ivengi, bipolar, polar bear.
Very good.
It's a horrible little strain to get to it, but it is funny.
That has Kevin Bacon written all over it, dude. Seriously, that's all over the place. But it worked, so there you go. I wouldn't begin to speculate. I'd have to talk to his psychiatrist if he's actually seen one. But it wouldn't surprise me if he has seen one, because he's definitely a few fries short of a Happy Meal. Or actually, what do they call it in Russia?
I'm not sure.
I don't either. When you look that up.
I know what they call it in France, thanks to Pulp Fiction, but they didn't really touch.
Well, that's the burger, not the fries, though.
Yeah.
Fries, I think, they're just fries in France. Because they're French fries.
All right, so
I'm trying to make a bad joke, and I'm hurt.
Jeff Meacham, ladies and gentlemen, you now understand why he's in his little neck brace here. If you didn't see the video, he has explained it all to you here on Renegade of Wrestling. Be on the lookout. Come down to Battleground Pro Wrestling this Saturday, March 31st. Los Alamitos American Legion post. We believe it's number 716. Excuse me there. Get a little tongue-tied.
BattleRageIsOn.com for the address.
That's right.
Off the top of our heads, I don't know.
So, thank you, Mr. Meacham, for joining me. I am the Renegade of Wrestling, J.J. Williams, and I will see you next week with results from Battleground Pro Wrestling's Brawl in the Hall. See you then.